Hello dear students, welcome to Akshara Public School's learning platform, Biology Content Library for grade 10. Today we are going to discuss the topic life process, nutrition in plants. So the major learning objectives are, we are learning to define the term nutrition, differentiate between autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition, explain the different types of heterotrophic nutrition, describe the process of photosynthesis with the help of a balanced chemical equation, identify the raw materials needed for photosynthesis, list down the various steps involved in the process of photosynthesis. So here is the mind map on the topic nutrition. So let's start with the first topic, that is definition of nutrition. Nutrition is defined as the process of intake of nutrients by organisms. We have two major types of nutrition. First one is autotrophic nutrition and second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which organisms prepare their own food. Example, we have green plants and autotrophic bacteria. Heterotrophic nutrition. It's a mode of nutrition in which organisms cannot prepare their own food. Example, mushroom, humans, yeast. There are different types of heterotrophic nutrition. The first type is parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which organisms derive food from another organism called as host plant. Example, cuscuta. Saprotrophic nutrition. Saprotrophic nutrition is a nutrition in which organisms obtain food from dead and decaying matter. Example, mushroom, bread mold. Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which organisms take in complex organic food into the body by ingestion in the form of solid or liquid. Example, amoeba and humans. Symbiotic nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which there is mutual relationship of organisms. Examples, lichens, which is a combination of fungi and algae. Now coming to the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is defined as the process in which green plants prepare their own food. The site of photosynthesis is a structure called as chloroplast. Now what are the raw materials required for photosynthesis? The raw materials required for photosynthesis are carbon dioxide, which is obtained through tiny pores called as stomata, water, which is absorbed through roots, sunlight, and a green pigment called as chlorophyll, which is present in structure called as chloroplast. Now there are three major steps in photosynthesis. The first step is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Second step is conversion of light energy into chemical energy and splitting up of water into hydrogen and oxygen. Third step is reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen to form glucose. Now the chemical equation for photosynthesis is given by 6CO2 plus 6H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6, that is glucose plus 6 molecules of oxygen, or 6CO2 plus 12H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. Now moving on to structure of chloroplast. Chloroplast is a double membranous structure. It has an outer membrane and inner membrane, and there are disc-like structures present inside a chloroplast called as thylakoid. Individual disc is called as grana or granum, and a fluid matrix is called as stroma. This is the image of a chloroplast, which I will be showing it in the next slide. Now, structure of stomata. Stomata have two half-moon shaped cells called as guard cells and the subsidiary cells. Now we will proceed further with the structure of chloroplast. This is the image of a chloroplast. It has an outer membrane, inner membrane, and the space between two membranes is called as intermembrane space. And there's an aqueous fluid present in the chloroplast is called as stroma, and stack of thylakoids is called as granum. The disc-like structure is called as thylakoid. There is connections called as lamella and lumen, which is present inside thylakoid. Now coming to the structure of stomata, each stoma consists of two half-moon shaped cells or kidney shaped cells called as guard cells with a cell wall and a vacuole, and guard cells also contain structures called as chloroplast with a nucleus. Guard cells will regulate the opening and closing of stomata. This is the structure of a closed stomata and this is the structure of an open stomata. Now your home play is study the mind map on nutrition in plants and draw it in your science drawing book. We will meet you soon with our next video. Thank you children.